welcome to Crafty Fox DIYs. Today I've got some creative Christmas DIYs for you using napkins and wrapping paper. Let's get started. So for this first DIY, I'm using this tag sign that I got from Dollar General for $1. I'm not going to do anything with this side, and that will make it kind of reversible. So here on the back side, I'm going to paint it white. I'm using this napkin that I got from Dollar General. I'm just going to use, it also has these little deer with trees, but for this tag I'm just going to use this part. This is 2-ply, so I need to separate it. I'm going to be using a glue stick to adhere the napkin to the tag, but you could use Mod Podge if you'd want. Now I'm going to use my block sander to take off the excess napkin. To the top of the tag. These are the ribbons that I've chosen to use for the top of the some embellishments. There we go. And this tag could be added to a wreath or just leaned up in a vignette. Okay, now for this next DIY, I'm using these frosty wine glasses from Dollar General. You get a pack of 4 for $1. Now what I did was take some acetone and completely removed the letters from the cup because I don't want them on there. And I'm going to be using the deer from the napkin on here. So this is where I got the truck from. Now I'm just going to cut out the deer and the little trees, and I'm going to use Mod Podge to adhere them to this stemless wine glass. Now I'm calling this a glass, but it is actually plastic. Then I'm going to put just a thin layer of Mod Podge on top of the napkin as well. Now I'm going to take one of these battery operated Tealights. I also got these from Dollar General. I think these are the best ones I've seen this year. So I bought several extra packs. Here we go. So simple yet so fun. Okay, for this next DIY, I'm using this wrapping paper, little frosty trees and season's greetings, and I'm using this sign here. And this, just like the tag, could be added to a wreath or just set up in a vignette. I'm going to paint the sign red to match the wrapping paper. Okay, now I'm going to cut out one of the trees and season's greetings. Using my glue stick, I'm going to glue the tree and the season's greetings to my sign. Now I'm going to put some white paint splatters to resemble snow. Okay, now for this one, I am using these wooden ornaments that I got from Dollar Tree. You get a pack of 8, 2 of 4 different kinds for $1. And I'm going to use the star and the stocking, and I'm using 2 different wrapping papers. This one, Santa's sleigh and the reindeer, and then the Coca-Cola Santa one. I'm just going to put the star down on top of the image on the wrapping paper and trace it out. Now I'm going to use my glue stick to glue the wrapping paper to the ornament. I'm going to use my sander to get off the excess wrapping paper. Use a pin to poke out the hole for my hanger. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the stocking. Now for this one, I'm going to be adding some of this fur that I cut off of something else to the top of the stocking. Okay, for this DIY, I am making a tray. Now this tray is going to be usable, so I just took this scrap piece of wood that I found and these drawer pulls, and I screwed them on because, like I said, I want this tray to be usable. So instead of just gluing them on, they're screwed on. And I'm going to be using this stencil. I'm just using the Merry Christmas part, and then the napkin with the trucks and the deer. First, I'm going to use burnt umber to paint my board. to dry brush some white paint all over the whole board. Okay, now that I've got it looking the way I want it to, I am going to cut out my image. I'm going to add my stencil. I'm going to put Merry at the top and Christmas at the bottom. Okay, now for this DIY, I'm using this wood round and some more of this wrapping paper with Santa Claus and the reindeer, and I've just cut out a Santa and a reindeer. The first thing I'm going to do is paint my wood round to match the background of the wrapping paper. Okay, now that I've got my wood round painted, I'm going to glue on my Santa and reindeer. I'm also going to be using this Happy Holidays from the napkin. Okay, now I'm going to put a bow on the top of my sock. So now I'm going to make a hanger. Okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.